Hello and welcome to my first video Rector's Note for Field Notes. Welcome to all who are listening. I'm here in our beautiful church near the Healing Chapel, and over my right shoulder you can see the vigil candle, which is lit as it is always lit, marking the faithful presence of God in the sacrament and the faithful presence of God in God's covenant with us always and everywhere. I was in the church yesterday and I noticed the candle needed to be replaced, and I hurried up and I did it and was moved by how much it meant to me. This signal, this marker, this symbol of faithfulness. This light we keep burning to remind us that God is faithful and God is true, God is constant and loyal to us. It means a lot to me in this time of confusion and anxiety and fear and trouble to turn to God and God's faithfulness. And what does faithfulness mean? Faithfulness means that we can trust someone to always turn to us with love, turn to us with their best selves, and draw our best self out of us. And in the sacrament, we know that Jesus holds nothing back to reach us, to find us, to hold us, to include us. We know that in that sacrament is the promise that God will always turn God's loving attention to us, and nothing can separate us from the love of God. I received a lovely poem, an email, an act of faithfulness from a member far away in Maine. I'd like to read it to you. I think it's beautiful and it speaks to this theme. The title of the poem is Pandemic, and it's by an author named Lynn Unger, and she wrote it on March 11th. Here is the poem, Pandemic. What if you thought of it as the Jews consider the Sabbath, the most sacred of time? Cease from travel, cease from buying and selling. Give up, just for now, on trying to make the world different than it is. Sing, pray, touch only those to whom you commit your life. Center down. And when your body has become still, reach out with your heart. Know that we are connected in ways that are terrifying and beautiful. You could hardly deny it now. Know that our lives are in one another's hands. Surely that has come clear. Do not reach out your hands. Reach out your heart. Reach out your words. Reach out all the tendrils of compassion that move invisibly where we cannot touch. Promise this world your love, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, so long as we all shall live. And I will add, from a place of faith, where we all shall live forevermore. I want to affirm and thank all of you for all the many ways you are showing faithfulness to those you love and to your neighbors. By keeping social distance, we show faithfulness. By staying in touch and writing notes and making phone calls, we are showing faithfulness. Thank you to our vestry, who is reaching out to every member of the congregation with phone calls. Thank you for your faithfulness. Great is God's faithfulness, and together with God we will find our way through this time. One great inspiration and sign of hope for me was actually Sunday morning. So many churches put out worship services on Facebook, and more importantly, so many people tuned in that it challenged the bandwidth of the internet, causing stutters and stops and trouble, according to Natalie Hill, our wonderful associate for communications administration. All of her colleagues were talking about it. I know that was frustrating, but it was also a sign of hope. We want to be together. We want to hear the word of good news and hope that binds us in faithfulness, even during this time apart. So thank you for your faithfulness. Let us all pray for each other wherever we may be. The building may be closed, but the church is all over the place, wherever you may be. Be well, be healthy, know that you are loved. Amen.